Hi, my name is Carol Pepper. I'm the CEO and founder of Pepper International, a consulting firm that deals exclusively with single-family offices all over the globe. The purpose of this course is to give you an in-depth description of a time-tested approach I have used since 2001 to create single-family offices. This course will help you whether you're a family member or a professional working for a family that's looking forward to setting up their single-family office, and will provide you with a practical, actionable plan to execute on behalf of the family. If further help is needed, there will be additional courses available to you, and then I can also be contacted for specific consulting. The course is structured with a number of modules to help you put together your family office in a way that will make it work for you. Now, you want to approach setting up your family office as if you were constructing your dream home. That means you're going to begin with a vision. Then you're going to design the layout and the rooms and the plan. You're going to have somebody draw up blueprints for you of what the house should look like. You're going to hire a general contractor and then the staff and the specialists to build your home. You're going to actually build it, then you'll decorate it, add finishing touches, move in, and enjoy. Each module is designed to help you ask the most crucial questions necessary to move forward quickly and master the area under discussion. I will alert you to the issues you need to consider and describe the best way to overcome challenges in the shortest period of time in the most economical way possible. Each module will include detailed lectures and in some cases handouts. So the first module that we're going to cover is the family vision and governance, because the best family offices are not merely administrative, they are visionary, and the family office vision actually is going to drive everything that's done for the family. The family vision needs to set the priorities for the family, not just now, but over multiple generations. So this is big picture time. Where do you want your family to be in 10 generations? What do you want your great-great-grandchildren to say about you and your generation? That's what we're going to focus on. The documents that help us move from today to 100 years forward include the family mission statement, the family constitution, and the best strategy for interacting with the family holding company or the operating businesses that the family may own. Module 2 will cover the business plan that you're going to create before you start creating your single family office. Once you have your vision, it's time to write the business plan. Now, a family office business plan is different from other business plans in the sense that you're not creating a for-profit business. You're actually looking to maximize the family's holdings over multiple generations. And you want to understand how that family office is going to interact with any of the corporate holding companies or various operations that the family may own. The potential service offering should be delineated in the family office business plan. You need to create a budget, and then you need to get the family bought in on this vision before you start. I've seen too many people actually just hire, let's say, a CFO from one of their holding companies or one of their operating businesses and say to that person, just go make me a family office, and he jumps in, tries to build the family office, and 2 years later a lot of money has been spent and the family is dissatisfied. We want to avoid all that, and the way that you avoid all that is a written plan that the family signs off on. Now, in Module 3, we're going to discuss selecting the talent that you need to effectively run your family office. In the old days, you would often see a ratio of one family member to 2 or 3 staff members, and a single family office was a very expensive operation to run. But today, there are quite a number of people that can provide various outsourced services in addition to hiring in-house staff. So the first thing we're going to do is figure out who you need on a full-time basis. What are the benefits and salary packages for those people who will be in-house for you? And we will then put together that internal team. We will supplement that team for you with fantastic external providers, and we'll discuss which functions are best to keep in-house and which functions are great to outsource. Then we're going to talk about motivating that team and having them stay with you for years, because we all know that we want a fantastic single family office team that doesn't want to leave. In Module 4, we'll talk about technology. Now, this is an area that continues to change rapidly for family offices, and luckily, costs for all sorts of functions are coming down quickly due to technology. We'll discuss the areas in which technology can be used to improve and enhance the family office experience for both the professionals and the family members. We will review the best way to approach figuring out what technology is right for you, the build versus buy decisions, and then we will discuss what the next generation is looking for today in terms of technology so that you can prepare for them as they get ready to join the family office. In Module 5, we're going to discuss building the investment infrastructure to make the investments of the money that is being managed by your single-family office. We're going to talk about the role of having an internal or external chief investment officer. We're going to talk about how you want to professionally intake all of the potential deals and information that is pitched to you and to your staff, how to evaluate it, how to assess it, and then how to actually decide to make an investment, how to document that investment, and how to manage and monitor that investment, and what to do if problems arise. We'll also discuss consolidated reporting systems that are out there that can save you a tremendous amount of time, and discuss the issue of whether or not you want an investment committee or an external board to oversee the investment aspects of your single-family office. In Module 6, we'll talk about accounting and administration. This is the backbone of your family office. And this is often, in some ways, the most intuitive area of the family office because most people who have a private company have been doing a lot of accounting already. But we want to now separate out the family's accounting from the corporate accounting. We want to make sure that they work together, but that the family's privacy is respected. So this means having checks and balances. Perhaps we have some separate staff to do the family accounting versus the corporate accounting. We talk about controlling the risks of fraud and theft by your internal staff. How do we prevent that? How to create family budgeting so that everybody feels calm and understands what they're going to spend when. Tax preparation best practices. And then how to create an effective digital office. In Module 7, we'll discuss your non-financial assets. For many families, they have numerous homes, perhaps boats, airplanes, art collections, wine collections. All of these wonderful items need to be carefully managed. And chaos can assume, and the whole experience of having wealth can be very unpleasant if you don't actually have this aspect of your life well organized. So we'll talk about staffing homes, staffing boats, staffing planes, cataloging and tracking belongings, insurance issues for property, and art and collectible management. Module 8 covers one of the most crucial aspects of having a single-family office, and that is family security. We're going to talk about the best practices for implementing a security plan. Now, we all know that cybersecurity is a huge risk today for family offices and for wealthy individuals, as is kidnapping of children. It's very much a two-edged sword to be a wealthy person, especially if you have a public profile. So we'll discuss ways that smart single-family offices are managing all of these risks. Module 9, we'll talk about preparing your next generation. How do you educate the children to handle money? When do you tell them how much money the family has? How do you create a plan for the children to join the family business? Because most people tell me that they would like their children to participate in their family business in the future. How do we get them ready for that? We also discuss how to train them to be good investors, and how to perhaps get the children involved in an early age in things like philanthropy. In Module 10, we'll talk about preserving the family history. This is near and dear to my heart, and I can't tell you how important it is to create a living history of the family going forward, but to also have that wisdom available of the elders for people 100 years from now. Imagine your great-great-great-grandchildren watching a video, understanding how you founded the company, how you faced adversity, and how you built your family. These are critical values that you want to pass on into the future. If there are corporate businesses that the family has built, it's also wonderful to document all of the achievements of the businesses that the families have created, again to inspire that next generation to continue this legacy moving forward. Module 11, we will talk about social impact and philanthropy. These are topics that are very near and dear to the hearts of many millennials and Gen Zs, the younger family members in particular. They would like to see the investments of the family be not only money-making, but also have positive social impact, and often they're very, very interested in the philanthropy that the family is doing as well. So we'll talk about organizing the philanthropy, defining what social impact means not only for the family, but also for the companies that the family owns and manages, and then how to implement programs across both corporate and philanthropic and family office activities. In Module 12, we'll talk about something that has just started to occur in the last few years, which is creating a brand for your single-family office. Single-family offices are realizing now that the best way to make money is to co-invest and to collaborate with other single-family offices. But how do we find those that we don't know, and how do we communicate what our family stands for? Hence, family offices are now branding themselves just the way companies do. And that means developing an effective family brand, monitoring your social media and your Google placement, because everybody will Google you when they meet you, how to effectively and safely communicate that brand without giving out too much information that might endanger the family, and then how to get into the stream of co-investment opportunities using your family brand as a way to leverage your money and to move forward.